So you've made a Google form and you want to turn it into a quiz, especially a self-graded quiz. So let me show you a few settings that would be really helpful for you to have and know about. So once you've got your questions on here, you're going to want to go to Settings. Let's get Settings. There we go. I usually like to collect email addresses so that I know exactly which students are responding and putting the correct name on them. I do send a response receipt always, so they know that when they submitted it, that it went in. I limit them to one try on the quiz. And you can decide if you want them to be able to edit after they submit it and resubmit it, or see the results. Then go up to Presentation. You can have them show the progress bar. You can also shuffle the question order. So that's an option as well. And then when you go to Quizzes, you want to make it a quiz. So turn that on. And then you have a few extra settings that you can work with. I release the grade immediately after each submission. You can do it later after you've had a chance to look over all the scores. And then just click Save. Once you've made it into a quiz, then you have a few other things you need to do. First, make sure it's a required question. Then click on Answer Key and choose the correct answer and how many points you want to assign to that question. And then you can go back to Edit Question. You can also choose to shuffle the option order so your multiple choices get shuffled with each one, so students who are sitting next to each other aren't necessarily getting the same answers in the same order. To check your responses once students have submitted their quizzes, let me go to another one that I've done. You'll see that I have 7 responses to this. You have a few ways that you can view the responses. One is as a summary of all the students who took the quiz, their scores, and what the responses were for each of the scores. Another helpful one is to go question by question and see what the responses were for the questions. Or you can choose individual and see each student's quiz in its entirety, and then just shuffle through to the next student. You can print out anything you need to, or delete anything. And that's how you make a self-graded quiz in Google Forms.